Okay, I need to talk to you about something I'm seeing in churches everywhere. And maybe you're seeing it too. There's this weird tension happening in women's ministries between older women and the younger women. And it's not just personality differences or generational preferences. It's actually driving women away. And I think I know why. Think about your last women's event. How many real conversations did you see between 25-year-olds and 65-year-olds? Not small talk about the weather or compliments or someone's shirt, but actually connecting. If you're like most pastors I talk to, probably not many, and that's a problem. Here's something that hit me the other day when I was talking to women from different generations. The disconnect isn't really about age. It's about discipleship approaches. Stay with me here. Your older women, bless them. They were taught to endure, to die to self, to push through hard things without complaining. But your younger women, they're drowning in anxiety, comparison, and overwhelm. They don't need to learn how to die to themselves. They need to learn they're worth caring for. And until we bridge that gap, both groups are going to keep missing what the other has to offer. You want to see this in action? Here's what I hear from older women. These young women are so soft. We never had anxiety disorders when I was their age. They need to toughen up. From the younger women, these older women don't get it. They think if I just pray more and trust God more, my depression will go away. And you know what? They're both right. And they're both wrong. The older women do have incredible resilience and wisdom, but the younger women are facing pressures that literally didn't exist 30 years ago. The younger women do have fresh passion and energy, but they're missing the deep-rooted faith that comes from weathering real storms. Instead of learning from each other, they're avoiding each other, and your ministry is stuck in the middle. Here's what breaks my heart about this divide. You're losing 60 years of hard-won wisdom walking out your back door, while 25 years of fresh energy walks out your front door. The older women have stories that could anchor the younger women's faith. The younger women have perspectives that could revitalize the older women's ministry. But instead, the older women think the younger women are weak, and the younger women think the older women are judgmental. And both groups are getting half the gospel they could be getting. It's like, imagine if the book of Titus just skipped over the part about older women teaching younger women. That's what's happening. But here's what gets me excited about this all. What if there was a way to connect these generations around something they need? Because whether you're 25 or 75, every woman wants to feel strong in her body, peaceful in her mind, and growing in her faith. When you create environments where a grandmother and her granddaughter's friend can work out together, pray together, and encourage each other, something beautiful happens. The older woman remembers what it feels like to be vibrant and growing. The younger woman sees what faithful endurance actually looks like. I have to tell you about Grace and Emma. Grace is 78, been in church since she was 5. Emma is 23, struggling with body image and career anxiety. They got paired up in one of our groups, and honestly, week 1 was awkward. They had nothing to talk about. But by week 4, Grace was sharing about her struggles with self-worth as a young mother. Emma was shocked. This put-together woman had felt the same insecurity she was feeling. If you want to see actual connection between your generations, not forced relationships, but organic friendship that grows naturally, send me the word bridge and let me show you what that looks like. Because when generations connect in church, everything changes. The older women feel energized, the younger women feel anchored, and your whole ministry gets stronger. Imagine walking into your women's ministry and seeing a 20-year-old and a 62-year-old laughing together, praying for each other and learning from each other. That's not a fantasy. That's what happens when you create the right environment. Send me bridge. Let's build the intergenerational ministry your church is meant to be.